Saturday, September 20th. I'm back, and I'm back in the saddle again. We got a lot of good ones tonight. You know, we got the solar eclipse happening over there by Antarctica. I'm gonna report on that. 3i Atlas is concerned, and others, many others. Let's see what one nugget percent that I could get to you guys. But please hit the like button, subscribe, and thank you very much for the subscribers. Also, by the way, thank you very much. I never thought I never get to this right here. I set this up right here if you want to help me out to get a hot pocket. I'm not joking either. I set up a email. Everything's checked out, and I also put on a donation here for PayPal, and I'm working on setting up others to help me keep going forward and not be prevented and not from doing what I do. We're heading in very interesting waters, guys. So let me get into it real quick. The views and opinions expressed is mine's only, and for entertainment purposes. And okay, I think that's enough. Okay, let's get into this. I'm at the sky on the 20th, and a partial solar eclipse, which is happening over there by Antarctica. Also, we got another comet just discovered. I'll check on that later. But let's get to the eclipse. Okay, the solar eclipse. And this is where it's happening right here. Let me get the map out. Oops, let me go backwards. Just to give you an idea of where it's at. Okay, there it is. It's happening in Antarctica. Right there. South of New Zealand. And then it moves into this direction over here where the tuna is at right here. This will be on the 21st. Then it moves over here, and it will be it won't be as intense. Just the fact that it moves from here to right there. Isn't that a coincidence? On the 21st, which is in a couple hours. Let's look at some more information. So that's where it is right now, currently, right there. But it'll be pretty soon. Antarctica. These are the countries, but a lot of these countries won't see it. Check out New Zealand, and it won't get. It's mostly to the south, and New Zealand will only get so that's what New Zealand will be experiencing, 64%. Now, I was checking these out, and this one drew my attention. 1930s, 1939, and if we look at the map of the solar eclipse, this one caught my attention right here. This happened in March 7th, 1932. Basically the same area. So that was in 1932, the last time that happened in that neck of the woods. Thought put that in there. Since the eclipse is happening over there by Antarctica, I decided to set the settings in Antarctica. Well, there's the moon right now. Okay, that's the moon. Where's that right now? Well, it's not right now. I put it in the dark mode, but the moon would be right here. This is looking at from Antarctica. Okay, so the moon will be here. I don't want to put it. I like to keep it in the dark mode. Okay, so that's what we have. Now we're going to look at the 3i. Where you at? Okay, so we have 3i right there. It's still in Libra. We need to get some corrections here down, folks, because I'm seeing a lot of misinformation being pumped out. Well, of course, the velocity is right here. The velocity, 65.658, and the magnitude has gone up. On Stellarium, it's saying 15.50, but I mean, it's gotten brighter. Now, let's take a look at the others. There's so many comets, and I'm gonna see if I could show you guys. Let's look at Swan. Donde tu estás, Swan? Mira, Swan's right here, still riding with Mars. There's Mars and Swan riding together side by side on like a CTA train track. And we got Mercury, we got Venus just left Regulus, and that was a beautiful, I got images on that. And let's see what 12P's at. 12P is in the Wolf constellation, Angel of Death. And we have other comets. So let me write this down. 65.658 kilometers per second. We're going to get the exact miles. Okay, I'm at the sky. We got Comet R2 Swan, Mars, and 2025 K1 Atlas, basically side by side. We got the other comet 2010 H2, and we got 3I, and we got 2021 over here G2 by the foot, kind of. But there's many more other comets in this constellation, many more others, and I'll show that. But let's get the tracker. Okay, today they got one, two, three comets on this picture, but they don't have the others. That's okay. We'll take care of that in a little bit. Okay, according to this, it's traveling at 65.4, and it's at 291 million kilometers away now from the sun. Okay, going on the stellarium data, this is the speed it's reporting. It's traveling 146,911 miles per hour. It's just incredible. That's from stellarium. So when you see 130, see people reading a lot of scripts, they're still stuck at 130. Get the right number. The correct current as I'm typing right now as a ahora is this 146,911 miles per hour. That's how fast it's traveling according to stellarium. Now checking out the sky data, 65.4 kilometers per second in miles per hour is approximately 295 miles per hour. So the difference between the two, 146,911, 146,295. 65.4 the sky, stellarium 65.658. I trust stellarium more. That's probably why you got that comet, changing colors, because it's speeding up more. Now they're saying it's green from red to red orange to blue to green mixed in. We'll check to see if any astronomers, but you got today, tomorrow to take images, to take astronomers. You guys already know the deal. You only got a couple days. The Feast of Trumpets is also coming up on the 23rd. Well, UTC times on the 22nd. We got the Feast of Trumpets coming up. We got a lot of things. It's brightening in magnitude. Okay, real brief here. We got a lot of comets heading in perihelion. We just R2 Swan, the 12th. We got Lemon. We got K1, 2040 P net. We got 3I Atlas. We got 4 Stereo, 26 September. I mean, we just got 24 P, and we got 2010 Christchurch, but there's more. Now let's go to 3I Atlas right here. Click on this. Okay, as of today, they're reporting the magnitude 14.2. They upped it to 12.5 for perihelion. Remember, and here's the orbit as of right now. According to this right here, it's approaching Mars, and there's been a lot of content creators out there putting a lot of comments, and I'll put some, try to get to them. So we got today, tomorrow, and the Feast of Trumpets, and after that, but it's already, it's the magnitude is jumped, and Stefan covered that, and many others covered that information. So it's jumped up. Now you're gonna have a lot of, like this site right here, still purporting 130,000 miles per hour. Wrong. This is just basically for you know what purposes. But we need to go Diago right here, from Brazil. Check out his stuff. Now, if you go right here where it says 11 comets, he posted it 2 days ago. He deserves a lot of credit.
Through now it's September. October, you see everything compacting here around. Come on, Tiago, tell me, is this going to affect us?
So you see on that list there that he has, these are incoming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then there's another one that he forgot, he didn't put, just left, which was the fourth video that I did, Comet P217, which has a close encounter with 3I if it doesn't do a wraparound. I think it's the fourth video on that. So there it is. And there's another one that's been discovered. And there was another one that one of the astronomers from Brazil who was trying to get images from Swan, he discovered another by surprise. He saw something in this site. You can't find it. I mean, it was taken down. I'll go to that too. But he definitely deserves a lot of credit. And I'll put a link to all these inbounds. I never seen anything like this. Remember, there's more missing. There's more missing from this picture. And again, I just want to thank you. This is within the last 28 days. Thank you very much. That's for me. It's a small channel content creator. Eso mucho. Gracias. Mucho gracias. Yeah, and this video right here, where you have two comets, this was done during my preliminary investigation over 2 months ago. And that's the comet right there, where they both meet.
Of course, let's go to the 6th.
So that's another comet in the neighborhood also, but it passed perihelion a couple months before this was made. But also that's in the picture also. It's leaving, but it's gonna supposedly on January 6th, these two are gonna come very close together if it doesn't do a wraparound or something doesn't happen during. And also too, we're getting there's a lot of movies coming out. The Kraken and Leviathan coming out pretty soon in theaters near you. So there's a lot of interest. Hollywood is interested in making these movies, and they got one too with Godzilla versus the Kraken. And you know the Kraken would beat Godzilla. I mean Leviathan would. So we have that happening also. We have the eclipse happen to be right where in that neck of the woods. There's a lot of videos out there. Now there's a video just to give you an idea, and it's all over the internet. I mean, this is from India. Trying to find it. Okay, right here. Right, this section right here where we had that supposedly 7.5 earthquake, but I believe it was more than an 8 plus, maybe a 9. Supposedly this is where that tuna is at. That were also where the eclipse, the solar eclipse tomorrow also will pass by in this neck of the woods. So basically it's a solar eclipse for Antarctica and partial 67% of New Zealand, and I think it's in the 30s or 20s for Australia. So hopefully they will be able to capture it. We have 2 days left for the Feast of the Trumpet. There's so much prophecies out there. More remote viewers. I've been checking out more remote viewer on 3i Atlas. Yeah, it's artificial. We got a mechanical, but it's really nice. It's just gonna pass by. It's just observing us. You know, that kind of, it's so, everybody's entitled to their own. And then we got other people that, I could zoom into it, and I don't see nothing. People are getting pay a lot of dinero to keep, deceive people. Because I remember I'm on the fence on both sides. I could understand why they need to keep this, because if nothing happens, they'll go, oh yeah, wow, that was. But if something does happen, see, like my survey I did around me, I say over 90% of the people don't even know this is happening. They have no clue. There's basically 12, and then we got this angel of death showing up right beside in the Men's Star. The constellation Lupus, where we had the Wolf Comet originate from, and the story that I translated, deciphered, that I told of the journey of both of them. There's the playlist. You could go down, stroll down, and let your spirit do the guiding and pick out the one that, there's legend stories about the tuna right here sleeping. Okay, this is current, latest, 2 minutes ago. Just stroll down. Initiate its communication. Let's see what else we see. It's turned green. Stefan has a video on it just released today. Check them out. So now talking about possible Mars. I mean, we're going to be in a blackout pretty soon. Before, when before 3i showed up, when you did a YouTube search on comets, you always see me there. But now that we got the everybody, almost everybody, you won't basically find me. But yes, I do monitor all this throughout the world. I check out their sites. But remember the speed. People are stuck with the 130. They're going by the script. It's not 130, folks. And now the magnitude is gone up. We don't know what's going to happen. I have a feeling. I mean, I'm going to every single practice, and it's also another prophecy people forget, but people don't want to touch. Mother Chipton. Check out that. Her prophecy is very, very about the red dragon. And she's very accurate. I know she's a witch back in 1463, somewhere around there. And her prophecies is basically, hit head on. 360, remember, I cover 360. I don't discriminate. I study everything, folks. I'm the one that read their stories, communicate with them via thoughts, via dreams. Now, these are the videos that I like. Unearthing some artifacts in Egypt. Yeah, a lot of people are drawn to the underwater. Remember, most all the remote viewers and psychics too, and me too. Cuba, it's coming into my head over and over and over. There's no reason why this should be a black unless they found something. Who knows if it's all lit up? We don't know. We know there's a lot of UFO activity over there by that western tip of Cuba. So we have a lot of things happening all around the world. Volcanoes waking up. This is over there in Mexico. Looks like it's getting ready to blow. This is 10 hours ago. And this is something that caught my interest. They finally froze light. And this is the way it looked from Italy. Scientists successfully frozen pure light into solid for the first time. It looks like something like the cross. God, the creator, and a lot of interest. People are revisiting. This is in India. I mean, all these megalithic structures, people think it's only in South America or Mexico or Egypt. No, man, it's all over the planet. It's Japan, India, everywhere. Imagine how many of these sites are still underwater or buried. I mean, they're re-examining. They're putting one and one together. And here's our school system, hard at work. This is where the eclipse is at, in the Antarctica. And look right here, 68% Christchurch, ordered by New Zealand. That caught my interest. So, I mean, is this all connected? What I've been harping on? Absolutely. Yeah, I always send my prayers to children that in trouble. And this is the latest crop circle when 3-Eye Atlas showed up on the 21st during the solar eclipse. And if you look at it, and remember, the remote viewers did mention, here's a piece of the nugget, another nugget, did mention to keep an eye on UK crop circles. First looking at it, it looks like a spider, looks like some sort of tick or some sort of creature. But that's the message that was sent. That's basically what I see. It looks like some sort of creature, like a movie. Maybe some of you guys are into this, know how to decipher this, or try to decipher this to the best of your ability. So that's the message they're sending. They're communicating with us, folks. And more underwater cities in India over 12,000 years ago. So little by little, this information being exposed. People are activating. People into archaeology, ancient history, astronomy, the study of the stars, Anunnaki, the giants, the first house, second house, third house, fourth house, and Cuba, underwater cities. This is what happened the other day when the moon, Regulus, and Venus all came together. So yeah, there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of it is buried. The people in Bosnia, to this day, I do not understand why they haven't excavated the dirt, get the dirt out of the way, and make it into a tourist attraction. I mean, if, and there's talk about, remember, there's more comets. There's, I say 12, 13 in the picture. And that one that guy discovered, the astronomer, there's a guy that I want to show you. I highly recommend this channel right here. He has some excellent, and it's English translated. Yeah, Diego, it's another site. Yesterday, and his video was taken down for unknown reason. He was looking basically at swan, and then he accidentally, he should have this reported in and get his name on that new comet he feels he discovered, because it wasn't on the list. And this is a top-notch astronomer. That video, what he caught was in the brief, hopefully this video doesn't get down either. He was looking at swan, then he basically looked somewhere else, as he was focusing the camera. Because this should be here, and I looked at my history, and it said server is down. The entire video was wiped out, and he showed a new comet, He said, wasn't on the list. And he knows all the coordinates where all the comets are on the sky. I said, this is not on the list. This is on the list. He speaks Portuguese from Brazil. And I can understand every third word. You know, Brazilian, you know, it doesn't matter when it comes to comet. He was excited. He had some images there of 3-eye atlas. So the last one 3 days ago now. But I highly recommend you check it out. So who knows? It could be 13 comets. And that one, who knows where it's going? Because I don't see it in the new comets report. I don't see it on the list. And he's always on the air almost every day. You see that reddish image 3 days ago? Check out Atlas, what he saw. Not with no filters at all. Real color, okay? And you compare the green to this. It's changing colors, folks. Left and right, like that Christmas tree cap that I did with that video a couple videos ago. Yeah, like this video right here. I think it was this one right here to the end. Pointed this out, so that explains 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Yeah, it's just changing colors. Changing colors left and right. Now it's green, and it just keeps changing colors. But remember the speed, the accurate speed. So when you hear that 136 or 130, they're not up to date. I am up to date with the real number. So thank you again, and I'm gonna come back. Remember that we got the eclipse tonight, and I got this right here set up, right there set up. It's been checked out already to help the channel, help that father out to get a hot pocket, and I will improve on that. If anybody got any suggestions, you got my email now, new one at is Proton Mail, and you got this here if you want to send a couple dollars. I appreciate it very much, because right now I cannot be shut down, and I never ever beg for money. I'm not begging, I'm just asking. I never 14 and a half years. I mean, you see all the content creators out there every day, donate, buy this, buy that, donate. I don't. I know I reached the 1,000 barrier, but I remember I had 2,000 hours of watch hours eliminated, 2,000 plus. I mean, I was already up to 3,500 watch hours plus, and I had 20,000 views eliminated. That's my name. Okay, so thank you again, and I'll be right back, because there's more. There's so much more. I could do this 24/7. I mean, this to me, this I could do live stream, and just do like a workshop, because there's so much more. There's so many comets in the constellation, the Virgo. It's over 12, 13. I know a lot of them far away, but they're all clustered in Virgo, the Holy Mother. I mean, we got the Feast of the Trumpet. Be prepared at any moment. Like I said, in the flash. Can this be prevented? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Until next time, Red Father out. Thank you very much again. Appreciate it. Thank you. God bless you. Bye-bye.